Off-page SEO. Hey guys, I'm Erica. So if you didn't watch the first part of this video, you need to go ahead and watch that before you continue with this one. We're going to be focusing on how you can optimize your blog post and your blog for search engines after you have published a new post on your blog. Now you can do this for posts that you've already published and you want to rank them in search engines. So I'm going to be showing you the tricks that I use to be able to rank my blog post higher in the search engines. But before we begin, there's something that I forgot to mention yesterday in the first video, and it is about focusing on low competition long tail keywords. Now, what do I mean about long tail keywords? Now, some of you might think that a sentence or a question that has about 4 words in them, those are long tail keywords. But that is not how you find long tail keywords to create your blog post. So to find long tail keywords, you need to type in at least 4 words into the search bar in Google search. Now once you've done that, you want to scroll down to the related searches section, and there is where you're gonna find the long tail keywords. So how to lose weight fast naturally with home remedies. Now this has 720 monthly searches with 0.05 competition. This is a great keyword to go after, and if you go ahead and use this long tail keyword to create your blog post and you optimize it with some of the on-page SEO that we talked about yesterday, and then you go ahead and try to create the backlinks that we're going to be creating now in this video, it's going to be so much easier to rank on the first and second page of Google. So just keep that in mind. You want to go ahead and type in at least 4 words into the search bar and scroll to the related searches section. This is how I do my research to get blog post ideas, and this is where you're going to find searches that people are searching for. You're going to get your search volume, your cost per click, and your competition as well. You always want to look for competition with 0.0 something. Don't ever go for anything higher than that. It's going to be very hard to rank for in Google. So before we get started with the other backlinking methods that I use, I just want to show you one of the most effective backlinking methods that you can use to rank your post higher in Google. So let's say you went ahead and you used one of these long tail keywords to create a blog post. What you want to do is that you want to keep this page open, or you can use the exact same keywords that you're going to use in your post title. You want to search for that in Google search. So let's say we use this first long tail keywords up here to create your blog post. You want to go ahead and just click on that, and I'm going to show you what you can actually do to be able to rank your post higher than most of these posts on here. So as you can see, these are the top ranking blog posts that are on Google for these particular keywords. So you've just created your brand new post and you want to rank it on the first page. What you're going to do is you're going to search for those keywords and you're going to click on the first result. You want to go to that blog post and you want to leave a backlink or a comment in the comment section below, and you want to say something bad about your own post. So you want to scroll all the way down where you would be able to comment on this particular post, and you want to say something like, hey, I read this post somewhere. Okay, let me just do that. Hey, I really enjoyed reading this post. It is one of the most up-to-date post in this topic that I have come across so far. I read a post similar to this one with that the author should be ashamed of. Yours is the best so far. So what you want to do there is you want to add a backlink to your blog post. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a backlink to one of my blog posts in the weight loss category. And you want to add this, I'm going to leave it in the description below on how you can add a link within a comment when you're commenting on blogs for backlinks. So there's this href equals something equals something, and yeah, and this is, then you can just add, I don't know how I'm gonna tell you that, guys, but I'm just gonna leave it in the description below. So you want to add here, so it's only going to show here. So that is your link in there, and yours is the best so far. So now you want to go ahead and leave your name. So I'm going to put something like Sarah, and you want to add your email address. And then you want to post the comments. So this is a backlink to your blog post. And you've just left your backlink to your blog post on your competitor's blog post. So hopefully this is a this has a high page rank, and this is a high page ranking domain, and this is a cool backlink. It doesn't have to be a do follow. You can you want to mix them up actually to have do follow and no follow backlinks on your blog post, because Google is gonna think that your backlinks are 100% natural if they have both do follow and no follow. You don't always want to go and look for do follow backlinks. It's gonna hurt your SEO. So yeah, let's go ahead and post that comment. Hopefully this comment is gonna get posted and our backlink is gonna be in there. So let's just pray that happens. So some of the blogs, they want to actually check the comments to allow them, and your comment might not show up right away. Let's just go to the end until we can find our comment. It's not there. So the owner of the blog would have to allow or approve the comment before it would show on here. So let's just cross our fingers and hope that it happens. Now you want to go back to the first page of Google, and you want to do the same thing with the next post and the third, and you want to do that for the two first pages of Google for that particular keyword. This is the best way to be able to rank your post higher on Google search. But keep in mind, to be able to rank your post higher, you want to see that your post is better than your competitor's post. Now, because we're using all free methods and you cannot afford to pay for services that could be able to show you your competitors' backlinks and all of their optimization on their blogs, so it's gonna be harder, and you're just gonna find these posts that you're trying to rank for and see what they're doing and try to do better than what they're doing to be able to rank your post higher in the search engines. But with this particular method, if you can go ahead and add about 10 of these high ranking posts, add your backlinks to them, and leave comments saying something bad about your post, it's going to drive traffic to your blog post. It's going to rank your blog post higher in the search engines. Just remember, low competition, long tail keywords, and you want to comment on all of these blog posts, at least on the first 2 pages of Google. That is going to really rank your post very high on Google. So let's go to the next method. The next method is Ping-O-Matic. This is a great service and it is free, and once you publish your blog post, you want to come in here and you want to ping your blog post. So it's going to be weight loss, and the blog homepage, that is, just a sec, HTTP this is the home page of the blog, and this is the link that I am trying to ping. So once you've added that in there, you just want to go ahead and send pings. So each time you create a post, you want to go ahead and you want to ping it to these different search engines. Now, the other method that I use is by submitting my blog posts to social bookmarking sites like Dig, StumbleUpon. There are thousands of social bookmarking sites online. You just want to go ahead and search for it in Google, search for social bookmarking sites, and you can sign up with those and you can start submitting your blog post. So this is the link to my blog post, and I already have an account with Dig. So I just sign in with that and I submit my link to Dig. So yeah, once I'm signed in, you can submit as many links as you want with Dig. So the next one is a site called Drop My Link. This is a free site and you just have to sign up for a free account. And what you want to do here is that you just want to set your settings. You want to find your keywords that you're targeting, and when you want to comment or create backlinks for your blog post, you always want them to be, you want to create your backlinks on sites or on other blog posts that are related to your topic, related to your niche. You never want to go and say you are trying to build a backlink for a shoe post on a health or a weight loss blog or a weight loss post. You always want them to be related. So yeah, you can change this to any time in the past week or the past month. Now what I suggest is that you build your backlinks on posts that are at least a year old, because that way that post has built its space online, like it has a lot of backlinks and it is ranking higher, and the page score is going to be higher, and it's going to have a higher domain. There's something called DA and PA score. So a domain score is calculated by the age of the domain, how many backlinks the domain has, and how many people visit that particular domain since it was created. So the more the older the domain, the more the higher domain score it's gonna have. And a page rank, the older the page, the more backlink the page has, the more visits and shares that particular page has gotten, the more that page is gonna have a higher score. So if you want to go ahead and drop your links on pages, you want to create backlinks, you want to go for pages and domains that were published at least a year ago. So go ahead and choose past year, and you can just select the amount of results you want per page. And this is where it gets interesting. Now you have the .edu and the .gov. Now as the .edu and the .gov, these are how do you call it? These are educational websites and governmental websites. These usually have a high domain rank and high page ranks, and Google loves these kinds of domains. So when you get a backlink from a .edu and a .gov, those are really high ranking domains. Now you got to be careful when you are creating backlinks to your post in your pages or your blogs. You want to be careful where you drop your links, because some of these pages, they are marked as spam, or they have problems with Google. So like, you know, Google penalizes some websites for being spammy and stuff like that. So you do not want that for your backlinks. You always want to have clean backlinks. So you got to know where you're dropping your links. You got to be careful, or else it's gonna have a negative impact on your backlinks. I'm gonna show you how you can do that in a second. So let's say we went in here and we typed in our keywords. You remember we went for how to lose weight, something like that. I don't know which one was the post. So we created how to lose weight fast and something like that. So let's go for how to lose weight fast, because we want to be building backlinks for this particular keyword. So we're going to put in our keywords, and let's say we want so here you have other options. If you want to create blog backlinks, comment backlinks, forum backlink, guest posting, they're going to show you a lot of resources to be able to comment on. So yeah, I usually like to create comment backlinks. So if you get lucky and your comment is approved on a high ranking domain or a high ranking page, that is an awesome backlink for you. So I just really concentrate on getting comment backlinks. Yeah, so I advise you to go ahead and only look for comment backlinks. So let's go ahead and search for that. It is going to give us a lot of results on here. So another tip for you guys is that you want to also look for blogging platforms. Now, what I suggest is that you go with Blogger or WordPress. Those are very high ranking domains. So if you get lucky to be able to drop a comment with your backlink in it for your blog post, that is going to help rank your post very, very high. So, but I like to go with comment and blog with blog platforms. Those are really great. So let's go to the results. These are the results that came up, and this is where we'll be able to, now it's gonna generate some blog. Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys what this particular site does. It pulls in blogs that allow commenting on there. So if you were gonna try to find this on your own, to go ahead and search for blogs that allow you to comment with your backlinks, that would be a very hard task to complete. I forget to speak English, guys, as usual. So yeah, these are the sites that would allow us to be able to drop our links. So this one says top 10 2017 food trends prediction, Bake Then Eat. Now this doesn't have anything to do with weight loss. You got to be careful. So what I was trying to say about, let's say we went ahead and we clicked on this particular domain. Now there is a way that you can find the spam score of this particular domain. You want to be careful where you drop your link. So before we do that, let me just show you what this is at the end of the post. So here it is. This is where you would be able to add your comment. You add your name, your email address, and a link back to your blog post. You see what this drop my link stuff does? It helps you, it generates websites that allows you to drop a link to your blog post. This is a great way to start building backlinks for your blog post. Let's say you went ahead and you created like 10 or 20 of these for each blog post that you created. Imagine what that would do for your blog post, how high that is going to rank your blog post on Google. So let's go and grab the link for this particular page, and we want to go ahead and do our research to find out if this particular domain or this particular page has a spam score. So let's go to free DA and PA checker. I forgot how to spell checker. So yeah, this is what you want to do. You have a lot of options on here. As you can see, I use Moz, but with Moz you have only 3. You can only check 3 sites before you have to sign up for some kind of a plan. So let's go with Moz. I did this yesterday for one of my blog posts. So yeah, with Moz, you just want to go in there and you want to put in the link that you have just copied. So you just want to click on search, and it is gonna show you, as you can see here, this domain is a 29 over 100 authority, and the page authority is 24 over 100. So let's go to the spam score. As you can see here, the spam score is 2 over 17, the 3 over 17 actually. So this isn't really bad, but it does have a spam score. Now you can go ahead and drop your link. There's no problem with that because the spam score isn't really high. It's still in the green. But you're going to find some sites, you would be surprised to find some sites that actually have the spam score in the red. And those are sites that you want to stay away from. You want to be careful, and you don't want to drop your links on those sites. So after you've had your 3 trials on Moz, you can go back to Google search, and there are other free sites that you can use here: Website Authority Checker, Bulk Domain Authority, and all of these other sites allow you to check backlinks for spam score, domain authority, and page authority scores. So you always want to do that when you are dropping your link. So this is where we want to drop our link. Let me just go ahead and grab my link on there. I'm going to copy that link, and I'm going to go back to this place. I'm going to add my link on there. Now for commenting, comment love and stuff, I think that you would be able to add your domain instead of your post URL. But sometimes I get lucky and I can add both. So if you're human, please tick the box, and you want to add a comment saying something nice. Love your post. Now with this, is not like the first method that I showed you that you have to say something really bad about your own post. This, you can just say anything nice, and your images are really beautiful. Which software do you use to create them? Now this is a question, and blog owners, they when you write a comment like this, you say something nice about the post and you show your interest in certain aspects of the post, and then you ask a question. This is gonna look really natural, and you just go ahead and add your name. I'm gonna use Sarah again, and I'm gonna add I don't know which email address I'm gonna add this time, because I have at gmail.com. yeah, and that is it. And we want to submit the comment, and hopefully it's gonna get approved right away, and this is a backlink. Like I said, you don't always need do follow backlinks. If you have no follow, do follow, they're all mixed up, you're good to go. So yeah, so there is our comment, guys, and as you can see, this comment is waiting moderation, and hopefully we are going to be able to drop our link on here. So this is how you create backlinks for your post, for your blog. Just want to make sure where you're adding them is the right places, guys. You want to be careful. So let me just show you the last method that I know works very, very, very well. And that is creating Web 2.0s. So the best platforms for creating Web 2.0s are Medium, Hub Pages, and Tumblr. These are all very high authority Web 2.0s. These are free blogging platforms that you can use to create microblogs, different little smaller blogs in your niche. And then whenever you put out a new post, you can use a content syndication tool to syndicate your blog post to all of these different Web 2.0s. Now, the best strategy that I have used that works really, really well, you want to use PLR content on your Web 2.0s, because it's going to take like forever to try to create content for these different free blogging platforms. So you can use your PLR content on all of these different free blogging platform. You build a little following, you have readers on here, and you get a content syndication tool. Now the free ones, you have a lot of free plugins like the free syndication toolkit and other syndication tools on WordPress, and they're free, but they don't really do the job. Now there are some syndication tools that you can use, but they're paid. So they have one they call WordPress Syndicate, and then I used that once on one of my sites, but I don't use it anymore. I do everything manually. So what you want to do is you go ahead and you sign up, create a free blog with WordPress.com, with Blogger.com. Let's just wait until this opens up. My internet is going crazy like it always does. So this is Blogger.com. I have like 1,000 blogs on here. And I even forget what they're called anymore. So this is Blogger.com and this is WordPress.com. You create your free blogs. Tumblr.com. Hub Pages is a great one. You can get paid when you create your blogs on Hub Pages, and with Medium. These are the 5 that I recommend that you go ahead and you create your free blogs using PLR content to fill them up. Build a little bit of following, and then you can use a syndication tool that you would be able to syndicate your post to these different platforms. Now, let me just make one thing clear. When you are using these Web 2.0s to syndicate your content to them, you want to make sure that they are related to your niche. Like if you have a health and nutrition website like I do, your Web 2.0s should be in that particular niche. You do not want to syndicate content to blogs that have nothing to do with your topic. So you always want them to be in your niche, and then you can go ahead and create these little micro blogs that you can build your backlinks. Once you create a post and then you syndicate them all out, and then you use all the other methods that I'm showing you, I guarantee you're going to be on the first page of Google before you can say jack. So I hope this tutorial helped you guys. You guys are awesome as always. If you have any questions, leave them down there in the description. And don't you dare forget to subscribe. You guys are awesome as always. Have an awesome, awesome evening.